I will color them using my some blue paint.
Oh, some. Firstly, submarines would lose one of their biggest advantages. Anybody will be able to spot them. Secondly, predators will probably increase in number. It will be difficult for fishes to hide. There will be complete chaos everywhere. Thirdly, temperature of oceans will rise as transparent oceans mean more sunlight. This might be good news for plants which perform photosynthesis, but very bad news for much of marine life, which will not be able to adjust to this increase in temperature. Fourthly, it might prove to be a double-edged sword. While hidden treasures might reveal themselves, but at the same time, tons and tons of human-generated waste hidden inside oceans will suddenly become visible. Lastly, marine life which has evolved in darkness might find it difficult to adopt. What if all the oceans dried up?
Then I will go to the moon and swim.
Oh, some. Firstly, there will be extreme water scarcity on Earth. Suddenly, it will become more expensive than gold. Secondly, coastal areas which rely on marine life for their diet will face an unprecedented food shortage. Thirdly, global climate is influenced to a great extent by ocean currents. With no oceans, world climate will enter an uncharted territory. Fourthly, price of salt will crash as too much of it will suddenly become available. Fifthly, African elephant will replace blue whale as the largest animal on Earth. Lastly, surfers will definitely get depressed as no oceans means no waves. On the flip side, real estate brokers might be one happy lot as suddenly there will be vast stretches of land available for sale. Lastly, vanishing oceans might reveal a number of hidden treasures. What if Pangea never broke apart?
Then I will break it using my Thor hammer.
Oh, some. Firstly, it would have been very bad for the diversity of life forms on Earth. Earth's history has shown that isolated geographic landmasses are very important for the evolution of new species. For example, isolated land masses like Australia and Madagascar have many species which are not found anywhere else. Secondly, life would have thrived on the coastal areas, but the deep interiors would have become extremely hot and arid. These areas would have experienced almost desert-like conditions as clouds would have almost lost their moisture before reaching them. Thirdly, ocean transportation would have lost its luster as everybody would be connected by land. But on the flip side, beachgoers and surfers would have been one happy lot as beaches would have stretched for thousands and thousands of miles. What if Sahara Desert is covered with solar panels?
No, let's cover it with pizzas and burgers.
Oh, listen. The Sahara Desert is around 9.2 million square kilometers in area. Based on this, it can be estimated that the total energy produced by the solar panels would be approximately 22 billion gigawatt hours per year. This would be thousands of times our current electricity requirement. Secondly, while generating electricity, fossil fuel power plants produce harmful gases and nuclear power plants produce radioactive waste. But solar panels produce electricity without causing harm to the environment. Now, let's have a look at some minor disadvantages. Firstly, sandstorms in the desert would regularly cover the solar panels with sand, thus reducing their efficiency. Secondly, in a place where water is so scarce, cleaning the panels would definitely be challenging. Lastly, the project would prove to be extremely costly, but looking at the advantages, the cost seems to be worth it.
Oh no!
What if we dump our trash into volcanoes?
That's a great idea, dude.
Oh, listen. Now, the only advantage here as compared to existing garbage incinerators would be conservation of fuel required for burning. However, there will be quite a number of disadvantages. Firstly, in order to burn the trash, we would have to locate a currently active volcano which also has a lava lake. Such volcanoes are quite rare. Secondly, transporting the garbage will cost time, money, and a whole lot of fuel. Thirdly, modern garbage incinerator plants are more efficient in controlling harmful emissions into the atmosphere as compared to volcanoes. Fourthly, although lava is extremely hot, it can't melt everything. Hence, the remaining trash would just float, and when the volcano would erupt, the trash would spread to surrounding areas, contaminating the soil. Fifthly, water and trash trapped in lava expands hundreds of times its original volume to form steam. This expanding steam, which puts extreme pressure on the lava, may burst out, thus creating mini explosions. Lastly, an active volcano can be unpredictable. Hence, if it erupts while one is dumping some garbage, the explosion will be fatal.